Hi guys, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. We are here with our female human noble Eurydice Cousland, and last time we headed to Denerim with Arl Eamon to start the Landsmeet portion of the game. We also killed Taliesin with Severon, so he's free of the crows. We talked to Sten about his special dialogues, and we did some more crime wave stuff. So this time I wanted to do the Rescue the Queen quest in Denerim. There are a couple of ways you can handle it towards the end. You will be ambushed by Sir Catherine, and she will either demand you surrender or you'll have to fight her. In either case, like if you surrender, you'll be captured, and if you fight her but you don't like defeat her, you'll be captured. And the captured questline is one of the funniest in the game, so I always like to do that one even if I choose to intentionally lose the battle with Sir Catherine. So the question is it's like, how do we want to do it? Do we want to just surrender, or do we want to try to fight? And I think for this time, I think I'm just gonna surrender. It'll be easier, and it kind of influences who you should take, because some people like it when you surrender and other people don't. So I think I'm gonna go with the surrender line. And so I'm going to take Alistair, and he will be imprisoned with me at the end. Let's see. I think I'm going to take Severon.
Yes.
And I think I'm going to take Wynn, because there's some pretty hard fights.
Yes.
So it would be good to have a healer. You will be able to fight and kill Arl Howe in the dungeon, and I would normally take Sir Gilmore, but yeah. So with a Cousland, I don't like to take him, because when you're talking with Arl Howe, and if you have Sir Gilmore in your party, he will almost immediately cut off your conversation with Arl Howe and just like force a fight because he wants to kill him so badly. And I'm like, for other characters who don't have that personal connection to wanting to get rid of Arl Howe themselves, I think that's fine. But with my Cousland, it kind of bothers me, because I'm like, my Cousland needs to avenge her family, and she doesn't need Sir Gilmore like cutting in on that. So I'm just not gonna bring him. Okay, so back to Denerim.
Still with these stern glances, Alistair?
You didn't answer my question about why the crows wouldn't send their best man.
So for that, I must suffer all these fearsome glares? Oh, you are cruel to subject me to such torture.
If you aren't telling me, there must be a reason.
If you must know, the masters do not often take contracts outside Antiva, and I made the best bid.
Best bid?
We agreed to pay the guild a portion of whatever the contract offers. The one who agrees to pay the most gets the contract, so long as the guild deems them worthy.
And they thought you were worthy?
Against a pair of Grey Warden recruits. Apparently so.
Were there many who wanted the contract?
None. You are still Grey Wardens, after all. And even in Antiva, killing members of your order is considered impolitic. It made the guild's decision considerably easier, I imagine.
Well, that's comforting. Somehow.
Yeah, I'm super comforted. Okay, so let's see. That's there we are. Arl of Denerim's estate.
Over here!
Yeah. Some cranky craftsman. Ooh. There's a chest over there. Fine. Come on. What?
The servants' entrance is on the other side of the house. We must slip past this crowd to reach it. We will have to be very careful. Arl Howe is inside.
Is he now? How is here?
Yes, and wherever he goes, a great many guards go with him.
Good. I was hoping I'd get a chance to see him.
I beg you, do not put my lady in danger for your revenge. We must get her out first.
Yeah. What's the crowd for?
The estate is in poor repair. The new owl, he has not been very prompt in paying his workmen. I will be right behind you.
Nor will the stone.
Okay.
It's been a month since we've seen so much as a coin of ours for our work.
Yes.
Ah. If memory serves, if you are doing the city elf origin and you chose to take the bribe from Vaughn, which is just terrible, I believe this is where you hide it and you can get that money that you were supposed to get. But I've never done that as a complete playthrough because it's just terrible.
Someone's creeping around down there. Go check it out.
Yeah, I'm creeping all right. Bring it on.
As you say.
You guys get him? Yeah. Alright. Anybody? Okay, apparently he has no loot.
Be careful. Someone is coming.
Where? Right. Okay. There's some goodies in there. What's in here? This is a fountain. Ah.
Yes.
Okay.
I can distract the guards, but you must move quickly.
We need to put on our disguises.
Hurry! My lady does not have much time. Are you all prepared? I will go distract the guards.
What good are the uniforms if they won't get us inside?
These two know who is allowed to come and go. They will not be fooled. But the uniforms should work on most of those inside.
Alright.
I will lure them into the courtyard. Wait in the bushes.
Alright. Jeez. Aren't we cute?
Oh, you must come! I saw something! By the fountain! I think it was a darkspawn!
Darkspawn?
They will drag us all underground to be eaten!
Should we call for help?
Did you fall off a cart full of stupid? Call for help? So they can see us act like scared little girls because of some knife-eared wench?
They will eat us all alive! Please, get help!
If there is something out there and we don't sound the alarm, we'll look worse than scared.
And drast these holy knickers. Fine, we'll check the courtyard if it'll keep you from wetting yourself. But there's nothing there.
Thank you. Oh! It was over here! Quickly!
Yeah. Alright. Let's just go in.
It took me forever to be rid of those two. You must be careful now. The servants, they will not look closely at anyone in uniform. All guards are alike to a cook, no? But you should not draw attention to yourself. Most of the guards are new. They will not know you for a stranger at a glance. It is best you keep your distance from all of them and try to blend in.
Where's Honora?
She's in the guest room of the main hall. And trust they guide us.
Alright.
This kitchen is a disgrace. How did the old Arl servants ever cook anything in here?
No one ever said the Kendalls had any sense. For Andraste's sake, don't speak ill of the dead. This roast is going to be charred on one side. There's no help for it, we'll just... Bade and fetch me the celery roots and the larder. Quickly, child. We're late with dinner as it is. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes, excuse me. I'll pay no attention. I'm just a random guard. Doing random guard inspections. Yes. There are certain guards you actually do have to, kind of avoid, so... yes. Come on, let's go. Yes,
we know it's not mutton.
Right.
How's too cheap to buy it? Cook's probably roasting the elves that broke in here.
The elves that broke in here. Just talking about the city elf origin. Yes, pardon me,
Yes.
I need a new weapon. Yes, thank you. Goodbye.
Before yesterday? Oh, I've never been so happy.
Carry on. Yes, carry on.
Kennel duty. What's the point of that, I ask you? Nobody in his right mind tries to steal an attack dog.
Yes, you are very right.
All the mysteries of the age become leaves scattering in the wind. I may win great battles before men. I may do great works of charity and compassion. I may give myself over to the flames.
Going.
Without the maker.
All right.
Nothing.
Yes, carry on. With your prayers and such.
Huh.
Isn't...
Yes, hello, fellow guard people. Yeah, we can't open this one. Okay. This is where we will be ambushed by Sir Catherine later. Okay. I'm gonna level up real quick. And that'll max out my stealing. Riposte. Okay. I'm gonna move this down here. Move the riposte over here. All right.
The Grey Warden is here, my lady.
Thank the Maker. I would greet you properly, but I'm afraid we've had a setback.
What sort of setback?
My host was not content with leaving me under heavy guard. He sealed the door by magic.
Great, now what?
We must get her out of there.
Don't panic, Erlina. Find the mage who cast the spell. He'll most likely be at Howe's side.
Dad'll just open the door for me.
Well, if he didn't know you were here, he soon will.
Good. I wanted to see how anyway.
Thank you, Warden. My prayers go with you.
Tell Howe will probably be in his rooms. They're at the end of the hall, on the left.
Alright.
Tell Howe is probably in his rooms. The last door on your left.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you. Really. Alright. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yes.
All right.
Warren. Okay. Keep going. Okay, I think it's this door. Yeah. You don't want to go in there right now because they'll blow your cover. So you can go in there when we come back through. Oh, loot.
Going.
Ooh, house shield. He actually has a pretty good shield. The defense is really high. I'll give for Zev. Alright.
Yes.
Ah! And he's not in here. Alright. We'll get him. Don't worry. Chest O documents. Grey Warden documents. Oh, those will be helpful.
What? Who goes there?
Wow. Grey Warden's a tough guy.
I thank you for creating such distraction, stranger. I have been waiting days for the opportunity. Do you think you could... Alistair? Is that you?
Who? Wait. I do know you. You were at my joining. He's one of us. A warden from Orlais. Jada, I think. Or was it Montserrat? I'm afraid I don't remember your name.
I'm Riordan, senior warden of Jada, but born and bred in Highever, and glad to be home.
Hi. How did Arlha capture you?
With an offer of hospitality and a poisoned chalice. I was fool enough to think Loghain didn't yet know who I was.
What are you doing here?
For the most part, attempting to hold my tongue. I was sent when we received no word from King Caelan as to the outcome at Ostagar. The king had invited all the wardens of Orlais and their support troops to join him. Then nothing.
Did you bring a large force with you?
We had 200 wardens and 24 divisions of cavalry. The first we heard of Loghain's edict was when everyone was turned back at the border.
Yeah.
That was when the rumor reached us that wardens were being blamed for the massacre. We finally decided it was safest to send someone alone to learn how best to fight the Blight and this regime simultaneously. As a native Ferelden, I volunteered to make the crossing.
The Archdemon's like almost here and we're not gonna have any help?
The other wardens won't risk their strength fighting Ferelden's civil war. If they spend themselves against Loghain, there is truly no hope. They recall accounts of the first Blight, how many cities fell. If Ferelden is too foolish to save itself, at least, we'll be ready when the Archdemon leads its forces further. Besides, I hear you haven't been doing badly at raising an army yourself. But perhaps if the edict can be lifted, I will send a message as soon as we are gone from this place.
Are these your papers?
Yes, these are my records. The names of the dead I could recognize at Ostagar. What I could find of Duncan's own recruitment records. Copies of the joining ritual I rescued from our Denerim vault. Those should never be seen by any outside eyes, but I trust in their encryption.
Can you induct other Grey Wardens?
Would that I could, for Ferelden sorely needs them. But for the joining to work, the recruit needs not only fresh Darkspawn blood, but a drop of blood preserved from an Archdemon. Ferelden's supply should have been in the vault, but it was gone. I can only imagine someone took it out and Loghain either confiscated or destroyed it.
And we need to get it back.
As you know, the joining's chance of success is slim anyway. Loghain has done far worse to the Wardens than cut us off from recruiting. And from the rumors flying through Denerim, removing him from the throne is already your plan, no?
And where is Hal?
I saw him going to the dungeons. He may still be there.
You want to come with me?
I wouldn't be much use to you in my current condition. And if you'll pardon me, I've a sudden desire to breathe some free air.
Understandable.
I will seek you out later, after I find a good physician. And good luck, sister.
Bye. All right. How pleasant. Looks like we are back in our own armor now. Or at least, hopefully we will be soon. Alright. Bring it on.
Who goes?
Oh, quit kidding around. You know me.
You think you're clever, do you? Anybody tries to come in here without Hal's say-so, we get to do what we like with them. I think we finally got a bit of entertainment here, lads.
Alright, what do we got? I don't see any mages, but...
Now let's see which one first.
Wait, there's a trap literally right here. I don't know if I can get it or not. Yeah, not looking good. Oh, up, there we go. There we go. Oh, you guys think you're so tough.
Was there any doubt?
Alright. Okay. That's locked. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Might be a nice pelt in it for us.
Just die already!
level up Alistair real quick here. Yep. Might as well, I guess, start giving him some survival, because at least he gets some, like, nature. They get nature resistance, so. Which can't hurt. Let's see, that's filled up. Yeah, I'm gonna do Death Blow. Then we'll probably start on the Templar line. Alright, more. I didn't even see a trap, so.
Another point to lead! Aren't you then?
That's a lot of blood.
Yeah, it is. Alright. Chest here. Another chest over there.
Yes. All right. Look over there.
Eee. Well, this is a fun room. Well, Hal is a sick man. I believe this is where we will rescue that one noble's son, Oswin or Osgood or something. I don't know.
Don't leave me here. Get me out of here.
I got you.
That's an order.
Yes, relax.
And I'm off. Was this supposed to be a lesson? Did my father think it funny to leave me for so long before sending you?
What? Unless your father's Arl Eamon, he didn't send me.
You move in august company, stranger. I am Oswin, son of Ban Sigurd, of the Dragon's Peak Banon. If you aren't one of our soldiers, pray tell me, who should I be thanking for my rescue?
Eurydice of the Grey Wardens.
Then I have no question about why you would come, Warden. For it is your men who have suffered the most here. You have my heartfelt gratitude. And I assume the gratitude of the entire Dragon's Peak Banon. If my father sent no one after me, I can only assume that he does not yet know the true colors of the snakes he is allied with. But if you talk to him, I'm certain he would offer you any reward you might ask.
Why was Arl torturing you?
One soldier returning from Ostagar was my wet nurse's son. We have been friends since birth. He told me his unit was ordered to turn their backs on Kalen at Ostagar, before the Darkspawn overwhelmed him. The next day he disappeared. When I went to search for him, I accepted a drink from a stranger and ended up here.
Well, your father side against Loghain at the Landsmeet.
Then there is a Landsmeet after all.
Yep.
Hal said the Isle of Redcliffe was dead, and the Landsmeet called off. I swear, if there be any forum to speak out against Loghain, my father will be there.
Awesome.
Now, please, I must try to get to him. I cannot see the last of this place too soon.
I don't blame you. So we'll have to, when we get back to Denerim, we'll have to go talk to his father in the tavern and get his support. We can also get a sizable monetary reward from him as well. Okay. Well, we're definitely gonna have to go in there.
Going.
Okay. Alright, yup. I think that is where our how may be. I don't remember if he was in here or over there.
And I'm off.
Yeah! Over there. Now we go into the
music. Now this should be fun. Too far for you.
Okay. I need to loot on this guy.
Going.
Key. Yep. I'll need that. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, I think this might be where the one guy from the Chanter's board is that we've been looking for, like Rexel or something, I think is his name. We find a lot of people in here. Okay, let's deal with this guy first. Hi.
And they said to retreat. The horn sounded and we turned, and then the screams. We rode and they screamed and screamed and...
Okay. What do you mean retreat? Were you at Ostagar?
Mother, can you smell the blood? They said it was only Darkspawn. But we ate them too. They died, and we left them in the swamp. The witch. The witch!
He's obviously mad. I don't think you'll get anything more out of him.
Well, you're free. Go somewhere safe.
Safe? Is there a safe? Perhaps next door?
Hey. Yeah, it's the, yeah, the Chanter's board guy. Okay, so here is Saurus. He's from the, city elf origin.
All right.
What month is it? Are you some enemy of our Urians? Please, I feel like I've spent half my life down here.
Arl Urian died months ago.
Dead? Then who's ruling? His son, Vaughn. He struck me down and I woke up here. People were so angry, they were thinking of petitioning the king.
The king's dead too. Loghain rules in his place.
There have been many changes since they caught me. I need to find out what happened.
Okay.
I need to get home, or flee the city. I thank you for your aid, stranger.
Don't worry about it.
I wish I had more than gratitude to offer.
And you can encounter him later in the alienage. He'll actually tell Shiani about you, and she'll be a bit nicer to you, which is good. Alright, so now we're gonna go deal with Arl Howe. My revenge shall be sweet. You shall pay. Be prepared to pay. Actually, I'm gonna remember, and I'm gonna put some poison on my weapon. Let's see, what would be a good one? Drain targets of their stamina. Ooh, soul rot, that's nice. Spirit damage. Yeah, let's do this one. There, poison.
Well, look here. Bryce Cousland's little Spitfire, all grown up and still playing the man. I thought Logain made it clear that your pathetic family is gone and forgotten.
Oh. You won't forget. Their memory drove me to you.
Your parents died on their knees. Your brother's corpse rots in Ostagar, and his brat was burned on a scrap heap along with his Antivan whore of a wife. And what's left? A fool husk of a daughter, likely to end her days under a rock in the deep roads. Even the wardens are gone. You're the last of nothing. This is pointless. You've lost.
Wrong. Why betray us? My father was your friend.
A clumsy appeal, child. He was a traitor to me and a coward to his nation. Trips to Orlais, gifts from old enemies, all while I sank in obscurity. Your family squandered glory that was rightfully mine. How suitable that their deaths should raise me to the ear of a king.
Oh.
If you think you can take this from me, that I will allow it, you are very much mistaken.
Yeah! Alright, I'm gonna throw that on him, but then I'm gonna go take out that mage. Alright, that mage has got to go down first. Alright, where is he?
Look over there!
Come on. Oh, you are mine now.
I think we work well together.
Make her spit on you. I deserved more.
This is from a mod. It kind of adds in, it's called like Revenge of the Cousland, I believe. It's a way to get comfort from your love interest. Actually the first time I've used that mod, so that was actually really sweet. I liked it. But it works with any of your love interests, which is cool. Bite back axe, got his key. No, kick you. Just imagine me kicking you. This is me kicking you. Kick, 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 kick. Alright. Alright. Let's go deal with the rest of this. I don't think everyone else is deeper in. Yeah. Oh, yes. Fun. Okay, you kind of have to be careful with how you talk to him because it can like bug out and stuff for you to actually get to talk to him. It's better to click on the actual door than on like to click on him. And then if he does this whole weird snoring thing, if you have an acid flask, you can throw it at him and sometimes that'll snap him out of it.
All right.
Who's there? Stay away. You can't do this to me. I'll have you all flayed. I'm the Arl of Denerim.
Right. And I'm the Queen of Antiva.
I'm Vaughan Kendalls, heir to the Arling of Denerim, it's true. Too many of our troops were lost at Ostagar. When the riots started, Howe came with men to reinforce the garrison here. Or that's what he claimed. As soon as I let him into the palace, he threw me in here. One more victim of the Elven uprising, he said. Let me out of here. I'll do anything.
What caused the elves to rebel?
You know how elves are. Every now and then they start to think they're people.
Oh my.
You have to put them back in their proper place.
Oh my. Zevron, we'll take care of him, I promise, man. I mean, seriously. You can actually keep him alive and get his vote in the Landsmeet, and it does give you like a point, but I only did it once just to see what would happen, and he's like all cowardly and he's all like, yes, the warden saved me, I vote for the warden. It's pretty pathetic. I usually just kill him. It's more satisfying. But I can get some money from him first. I'll let you out of here for a price.
In my room, there's a lockbox full of sovereigns. Free me, and the key is yours.
How about you give me the key first, and then I'll open the door.
Here it is. Now please, hurry.
No. Denorum's better off without you. You got 5 XP for doing that. That's funny. Yeah, it's just way more satisfying to kill him, especially if you've if you did the city elf origin and you know what a true scumbag he is.
Grant me the cleansing flames.
This is Alfstana's brother.
Andraste, Bride of the Maker, have mercy on me. Alfstana, is that you, little sister? No, I don't know you, do I?
Maybe.
Are you real?
You okay?
Alfstana? I don't know. Where is my sister? Have you seen her?
Technically?
I'm Erminric, Knight Lieutenant of the Denerim Chantry. You aren't one of the Tern's men?
No.
He sounds like he's in lyrium withdrawal. He's got all the signs, confusion, weepiness. He probably doesn't even know what he's saying. If the Grand Cleric knew he were in here, she'd be spitting hot coals. Nobles don't have authority over Templars.
I failed in my duties, Maker. Forgive me. I failed, and there's no telling what he's done.
Who are you talking about? He's actually talking about Jowan.
The Malefica. He had turned blood magic upon Templars and Circle Mages to escape from his tower. Near Redcliffe, I cornered him, but the Tern's men took him from me and brought me here.
The Maleficar, was his name Jowan?
Yes. He destroyed his phylactery. We were spread out, trying to find him. I was alone. You are real, aren't you? My dreams are so strange now. Please, if you're not a dream, help me.
What do you want me to do?
Give this ring to my sister, Alfstana. Tell her I'm sorry. Please. Ask her to pray for me.
You know, you can run away. Oy. So we have to tell Alfstana about him. Alright. I believe that's pretty much everything we have to do down here. So now we should be able to go back upstairs. I think that's still locked. Yeah, that kind of leads us back to the beginning area where we started. Let's go up here. We gotta go get Vaughn's money. Oh my. Okay.
Time for more practice.
Bring it on.
You don't belong in here.
What gave it away?
How amusing!
Right. Okay. So let's run back over here. Oh, no, that's where Nora is. Sorry. A little turned around. Alright.
Huh. All right.
We're in there. Already we're in there. Like there might be some more guys down here we can take out. Come on.
Intruders!
Now this should be fun! Oh, play! That'll stop me!
Alright. Okay.
All right.
Always a good idea to kind of go back and get all the XP and stuff before going to see Anora.
Yes.
Okay. Looks like that's everything, at least on my survival meter. Okay, so we need to go to Vaughn's room so we can get the money before we go free Anora. I'll be there in a minute. Be patient. Yeah. This was that room we couldn't really go in earlier. Wow. Yep. I don't really want to know.
Huh.
40 sovereigns. Ha ha ha. Alright, I'm here.
My thanks.
Aren't you a little short for a guard? It's actually it's a Star Wars joke. It's different if you're a dwarf too, you get a different response.
Funny. Very funny. We must go quickly and avoid notice.
Right.
If House people find me, I'll be killed. And my people will insist on escorting me back to the palace, where my father may also have me killed.
Right. I don't think there's anything in here. No. Okay. And there is where Cothrian is going to ambush us.
Warden, in the name of the Regent, I am placing you under arrest for the murder of Rendon Howe and his men-at-arms. Surrender, and you may be shown mercy.
Okay. So, if you say I'll stand down, you don't know the whole story, you surrender, and if you have Alistair with you, both of you will be taken to the jail. Death first, obviously you attack. If you fail, you will be taken to the jail. And you can also rat Anora out, and then she will turn on you and say that we basically came in there and tried to kidnap her or something, and then you will have to fight anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and surrender this time, but it is fun sometimes to rat Anora out because your companion's responses will be different. So, but surrender. I'll stand down. You don't know the whole story.
Why stop now? Calthrian is all that stands between us and freedom.
Are you sure this is what you wish?
Not really, but killing them just reinforces Logain's lies about me.
I'm surprised this ended peacefully. Bring the wardens. Logain doesn't care about the rest.
Eamon, we have a problem.
We have very little time for chat. We need to work out a plan.
Calm down. What has happened?
The wardens have been captured.
What? How could this happen?
Never mind that. The question is how to free her.
Surely you mean them, Your Highness. We need Alistair too.
Yes, of course, I meant Alistair too.
Yeah, sure.
Couthrian will take her to Fort Draken. Getting in will be no small feat.
That was supposedly Sir Gilmore, or at least his model. As you can see, he had on the morph that I use.
Oh, you're awake. I was starting to worry.
Yeah. I've never seen a prison from this side before. Very scenic.
Join the Grey Wardens. See the sights from the floors of the best prisons in the land. It's not much of a recruitment slogan, is it?
So you have a couple of options, and if you didn't have Alistair here with you, like he wasn't with you when you rescued the Queen, you could talk to a prisoner in the next cell and you'll have this conversation. If you say wait, it gives you the opportunity to send in like 2 of your companions to try to rescue you, which is way more fun because there's some seriously hilarious combinations. Or you can actually escape yourself. I always just like to let my companions come because it's just too funny. The others are coming, don't worry.
Who do you think will come?
There's some seriously amazing combinations. Liliana and Morgan are really funny, but my favorite is Zevran and Ogren. They are hysterical, so that's what we're gonna go with. Zevran.
Oh, I wish I could see that. One person assaulting Fort Draken all alone.
And Ogren will probably come too.
I hope you're right.
I am. Okay. As you can see, we are in noble attire. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, and then next time we will finish out the captured quest and rescue us and all of that good stuff. If you are enjoying the video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and it's very much appreciated. Thanks, guys.